Hey y'all, it is The.Lambs.wolf coming to you once again. Today we're going to do things a little differently. As my channel is progressing, I'm just going to try different styles as we go along. Please tell me what you like and what you don't like in the comments. But I hope everyone is having a good day today. One topic that I would like to conquer today, not really a topic, but people need to, I think people need to have a very definitive answer about these terms, or even the essence of the term. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you see a definition, but you don't really know how that is implemented practically. All right. So let me give you these three right now: depression, isolation, and not right now. Okay? Now, I know what you guys are thinking, like, oh my God, they're the same thing. They're actually not. Depression, isolation, and not right now is not the same. A lot of people like to, use depression, isolation, not right now, these three different terms as very casually, you know what I mean? And you have every right to be, colloquially. American society is very, very casual. But at the same time, let's decipher what's really going on so it could be used effectively, right? Depression. What is depression? I feel depressed. What does that actually mean? Okay. Now I'm going to give you like WebMD.com's version, and then I'm going to intuitively tell you based on my observation, analysis, and background what I think this crap means. Okay. So depression, a group of conditions associated with the elevation or lowering of a person's mood, such as bipolar disorder. Okay. Now, this definition of depression is clinical, I should say, whereas you don't want to do anything. It's extreme apathy, right? It's extreme not wanting to do anything. Like you are such in a deep place of not pulling yourself out of feeling disgusted, tormented, no inspiration, no muse, no way of seeing, having any type of hope, no way of any type of faith, that you just don't even want to function for yourself. Okay, what does that mean, function for yourself? That means like taking a shower, eating. You start having these habits that are very destructive. It's almost it's a mental state that leads into self-destruction. Okay, so that is what depression is. And no, I'm not a clinical psychologist. No, I'm not a therapist. I'm just reading to you from the background of the people that I have tapped into that are these experts. But if you do suffer from that, please go and seek the necessary help that you need. Do not feel ashamed. Yes, you don't have to tell everybody, but do not be unsupervised or by yourself in this. Everybody needs somebody, so reach out and get the necessary help that you need. Okay? The next one is isolation. Isolation represents one of the several measures that can be taken to implement a level of control. Isolation could also be deemed as segregation of self, the action or state of setting someone or something apart from other people and things being set apart. Like social isolation is a state of complete lack of contact between an individual or society. Okay, isolation. A lot of the isolation state is you just withdrawing from big groups, family, friends, for whatever reason. Sometimes things happen in certain social groups that you're like, oh, this rubs me the wrong way. But it's okay to isolate. There's nothing wrong with setting yourself apart from something, but you consistently doing it and it causing a detriment to yourself as well as others that care about you and love you, that's a problem. You know what I mean? So once again, it's all about communication and telling people, like, you know what, I need to be isolated right now. I need to not be a part of this social group because it is a detriment to me. The whole point of isolation is that you withdrawing and isolating yourself physically because you need to do it for your own health reasons. Whatever you're recoiling from, whatever you're being separate from, is causing you harm, whether it be physically, mentally, emotionally, especially, and you need to withdraw from it. Okay, so that is isolation in itself. Okay, but once again, guys, like, when it comes to depression and isolation, these are definitely can be extreme, and these are definitely things that can become something that you have to seek clinical help for. And I suggest you do that if you do have that extreme behavior. All right. But once again, nobody's a mind reader. Nobody can look at you and say, oh, you have this problem. I mean, they really can, but like, they're not going to be right. Right. So communication is key. There's always hotlines, and in the list below, I'll have some actually, that hotlines you could call and places that you can go and just seek someone that you could say, like, hey, I have a problem and this is what it is, and they will listen objectively to it rather than you feel depressed or isolated. Okay, now let's get to the crux of the nature, whereas most people feel this way. Not now. Okay, not now. What does that mean? Not now. Not now means, for most individuals, these are people that don't have clinical issues. You can seek a therapist, but more or less they don't have a therapist. And basically they have to juggle their life, right? Now, these people, right? You must exercise not now. What does that mean? That means, hey friend, stop calling me with your drama about your boyfriend. I don't have enough energy inside myself to deal with you and your mess. Okay? You keep on making the same mistake over and over again, and I don't want to talk about it right now because I have to deal with my own life. Okay? Now, a lot of times people want to be there for your friend, right? You want to be there for your loved one, whether family, friend, foe, whatever the case might be. You want to be there for them, but you have to really recognize that everybody has drama, whether it be a lot, whether it be a little, whatever. Sometimes people have a lot in their life. Sometimes people have a little in their life, depending on what season it is. Okay. But at the end of the day, you have to measure to yourself, do I have enough strength in me right now to listen to this? And you know what? If you don't, it's okay to say, you know what? Not right now. That's the key word, not right now. You know what? I want to be there for you, but right now I don't have enough in me to be there for you. If they go, but wait, just listen to this one thing. Be like, you know what? If I listen to you and your drama and you're going to zap some of my energy out of me, I don't think I'm going to be able to give you the right feedback. You know what I mean? Like, if you really want to be there for your friend, if you really want to be there for your loved one, you want to give them the right feedback, right? You want to really be a listening ear, and you want to console them in a manner in which that you think will be positive, right? These are for the people that are healthy and the good friends. I'm not talking about the people that just want to hear your business because they feel like they are listening to a talk show or a podcast, and then next thing you know, they're going to laugh about you behind your back. These are evil human beings. And you know what? You're like, Lamb, I do it. Gossip is fun. Gossip might be fun when it's not your life. But if you have to hear gossip and you enjoy gossip, then you have to think to yourself, am I like functioning in my higher self right now? Am I acting like a lowlife, because I like to hear about other people's life and laugh about their life. You're laughing about somebody else's horrible life. You're laughing at somebody else's detriment. Think about what you're saying. Think about what you're doing. Think about what you're saying. That's for the people that love to listen to gossip and like to gossip. It's fun if you're watching it on television, because there's people that they're actors that are getting paid exorbitant amount of money in order to create these fictitious scenarios, like a telenovela and all these different things. These people, so it's not real, and it's for your entertainment. But these are real people in your life. This is like your parent, this is your mother, this is your sister, this is your friend. These are people that have the control of other people's lives. You know what I mean? So is it really funny? Is it really funny to talk about them behind their back? And is it really funny to then gossip? Is it really funny? And so you have to think to yourself, am I really functioning in my higher self? Is this okay? How did me talking behind her back add to my life? Right? And let me tell you something. I'm going on a tangent. I'm going off the subject, but it's on the subject still, but whatever. When you do that, when you talk nasty about somebody else, talk behind their back, gossip after obtaining information that they trusted you with, let me tell you what happens to you. You create a ball of negative energy. I was going to say pot. A ball of negative energy for yourself. And only bad things come once you build up your own negative energy. First things come from thought, then thoughts become beliefs, beliefs become theories, and theories become actions, okay? So all this that you're creating is within you. People want to know, why does this bad things happen to me? Well, bad things happen to people as a phenomenon sometimes. Things need to get destroyed in order for better things to come, right? But sometimes bad things happen because you created bad things, right? So really examine what you're doing, how you're doing it, and really your intention, okay? So going back to not now, right? These are for the people that actually want to be there for their friends and family and loved ones and coworkers that they do care about, okay? On a healthy level, and that are functioning in their higher self, okay? What does that mean? That means that their intentions are good. They always want to do their best, try their best, they always want to, just be happy and do things that are healthy and happy. You could do bad things and that might be momentary happiness too, but then you got to live with the long-term results of that issue, right? So we're talking to this message is going out to the people, and maybe not, also to the people that just want to hear it, and maybe it'll influence them later. But those people that want to function with their higher selves, they want to be there for their friends, they want to be there for their loved ones. It's okay to tell your loved ones, not now. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, not now. I cannot be there for you right now. You know why? Because I don't have enough inside me to be there for you. It's taking too much of my emotion, my intellect, and my entire being to listen to your negative issues, okay? Now you can revisit this at a time that you can take my whole attention. I could really respond in a positive way to you, and this could be a positive transaction of friendly love. You know what I mean? So of course, once again, I'm gonna pull from my decks. Okay, the first card, and of course, I love my Gabrielle Bernstein. The first deck is Spirit Junkie. The second one is Super Attractor. All right. So the first card is Cherish Every Cell in Your Body. Ooh, check that out. Check that out. Hello? Check that out. Cherish every cell in your body. Okay, guys, this whole channel is, I'm gonna just tell you right now, if you're sick and tired of hearing about self-love, well then turn it off. Well, don't turn it off. Like, listen to other things. But but self-love. Cherish every cell in your body. It's fun to drink and smoke and have a good time, but just to let you know, you have to do the adverse thing on top of that to replace all the damage that's happening. Okay, so like if you get sleep deprived, if you don't eat well, if you're always smoking, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that if you need to relax, but if you're always doing it, all these things need to be in moderation. All right, so if you don't cherish who you are and how you are, and you give yourself that self-love, guys, cherish every cell in your body. Hello. If you don't do that, guess what? Nobody else is going to. Why should they? Who gives a crap about me? Who gives a crap about you? Okay, bam. That's going to get to the next card right away. It says, I honor my self-worth by asking for what I want. Not right now. That's what I want. Not right now. That's what I want. What I want is not right now. I don't have enough emotional, mental stability to handle your issues. Leave me alone. We will revisit this at another time, but it's okay. I still love you. That's what you need to tell your loved ones. Right now, I need to be there for me, and I can't be there for you right now. Okay? And there is nothing wrong with that. Do not feel guilty. This especially goes out to my girls, to my women out there that feels like they have to be everywhere, everyone, at every time. You don't have to be. You don't have to be. You know who you have to be there for? Yourself. Okay? Now, this is not say be selfish. I'm not saying be selfish and be nasty and only be about you and what you need. No. I'm talking about healthiness. I'm talking about self-care. It says, I honor my self-worth for asking for what I want. Listen, you are a cup, okay? This is going back to the first video. This is going back to the first video. You are a vessel. Your cup needs to be filled. Your cup needs to overflow in order for you to give others. You can't walk around with a half cup, because that means you don't even have enough for yourself, okay? Let's put that right there. The next one. Lord, the time is ticking, all right? This is going to be a long video. Sorry, guys. But got to get the message out. The next one. Compassion is my compass, and I am willing to hold a place for the experience of others. You hear that? Compassion is my compass, and I am willing to hold a space for the experience of others. Okay? This is not you sending people away, not isolating yourself, not being depressed. You know what this is? This is holding a space to say, when I am able, right, to be there for you, I'm gonna sit here and wait for you because I love you and I want you in my life. And I want to be there for you 100%, okay? Your space is here for that. I'm making a space for you. That's what that says right there, okay? Now, my ladies, especially my ladies, I want to just let you take that in. My men, you too. Listen, you can't be suffering yourself, the good men anyway, that are reading this, that are looking at this. You can't suffer yourself to try to be there for everyone and everybody, and you're not helping yourself, okay? The next one, woo, this one is a hot one, coming off hot. I send a prayer of love to all beings in need of a miracle. Listen to me, okay? Prayer, manifestation. Prayer is manifestation. I don't care what anybody says. Okay, let's get into it. I wasn't going to do this, but you know what? Prayer is manifestation. Manifestation comes from your thought, your belief, your theory, and your words. Okay? People say, oh, mantras. Yeah, mantra, manifestation, prayer, whatever you want to call it. You need to ask. You need to ask what you want, okay? Ask for what's gonna honor you, and ask it every day. Don't just say one day, oh, I want this, oh, I want that, I want good stuff, I want that. Lead with gratitude, with thankfulness, with honor, with respect, okay? Thank you. Next one. Ooh. I am willing. Okay, here we go. I am willing to see my sameness with others. This opens my awareness to oneness. Listen to me, guys. This is a hard hitter right here. Do you see this? I am willing to see the sameness with others. This opens my awareness to oneness. What does that mean? That means, listen, I'm not above you. You are not below me. You are not above me. I'm not below me. Below you, whatever I said. Vice versa. I'm getting caught up in my words. We are all one. We are the same person capable of various things in life, okay? We are all spirits, universes that are put on this earth. We are all the same, have the same abilities, whether or not you're a woman, you're a man, okay? Your purpose in life, you're born to a purpose in life that is different, okay? Women can have children, men cannot have children, okay? We're talking about biologically here. We're not gonna get caught up in the politics of verbiage, but listen, okay, you can adopt all these different things. We understand that, but biologically, only a woman can actually have a child. So that's what we're talking about, okay? So getting back to the card, we're all one, okay? We're all one, okay? Some people have more money, some people have less money, okay? But everybody has the ability to be poor. Everybody has the ability to be sad, hate, kill, love, be honored, okay? And when we get off our high horse, right, and realize that although we have different hats in this world, that we're all the same, then the humbleness within ourselves will pull even more goodness to us. What does that mean? The humble approach to life will create more in our cup. Okay, you know, when you say that I'm above this person, I'm above that person, you know what you say? You are limited. You are very limited. And the people that can give me, I'm limiting who can give me and who can't give me. And yes, you should be able to decipher good from bad, evil, not evil, negative or positive, but you want limitless good potential. You want limitless good potential, guys. Limitless good potential, okay? Do not limit yourself from who can give you, because the people that can give you, whether or not small, medium, midget, whether or not they're the garbage man or the CEO, everybody has the ability to give you something that you don't have, because we're all different and we don't have the same tools. Do not limit yourself on who can give you, okay? The next one. Whoo, we got some hot ones here, boy. All is well. Everything is working out for my highest good. Out of this situation, only good things will come. I am safe. This is unbelievable, okay? I mean, like, you think that I picked these. I really didn't. Like, they're just like sitting here. All is well. Everything is working out for my highest good out of this situation. Only good will come. I am safe. Guys, first of all, I am safe. Let's talk about that for a second. I am safe means that I am healthy. I am well. I have enough inside of me to give myself and give to others, okay? In a safe manner, in a place, in a way that I feel okay, okay? Let's talk about that, okay? This is very, very important, to have faith that in every situation, no matter what, you can pull out the necessary teachings that can help you for, once again, your highest good, and that you are safe. You have all the necessary tools that you need in order to accomplish your goals, okay? Sometimes you don't. I'm gonna be honest with you on that one. Sometimes you don't. But guess what? You are a competent person with a level of capacity that you will be able to get the things that you need by saying not right now. By saying not right now to certain people, you will be able to replenish, guys. Be honest and thoughtful to yourself enough where you can replenish your reserves in order to get to that safe place where you can give positively. Notice a lot of people that don't have enough within them, what do they become? They become nasty, they become arrogant, they become idiotic, they become insecure. These are people that think they don't have enough. And when you think you don't have enough and you have a lack mentality, ooh, let me write that down. That's gonna be the next one, babes. Lack mentality, then guess what? You cannot give in a manner that is productive. Spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and physically. You become a toxic individual, selfish, nasty, and annoying most of all, okay? This is going on and on and on. I'm sorry, guys, but I'm getting hot. Okay, so one more thing. You know what? I'm gonna give you the two ones. I'm gonna just give you the two ones, okay? So here we go. I welcome healthy, loving relationships. Guys, what have I been talking about? Okay? I welcome healthy, loving relationships, okay? Healthy, loving relationships. Healthy, loving relationships, believe it or not, guys, guess what? I'm gonna do a whole segment on this. Healthy, loving relationships start with you and the divine. You and yourself, okay? Fill that cup. That is what healthy, loving relationships start with. It doesn't start with you and your parents. It doesn't start with you and your siblings. It starts with loving relationships between you and the Lord, you and God, you divine, however you want to call him, same thing. There's only one. You and the divine and you and yourself. If this relationship is not okay, you have nothing. You have nothing to give anybody else. I'm telling you that straight up. I'm not opening a Bible and giving you a sermon. I'm not going to do that, although I can, but I'm not going to do that. Many people have different books that they subscribe to that are religious and holy, and that's great. Shout out to you. But I'm going to tell you that that is the most basic level of grounding yourself in this world, especially people that are climbing that corporate ladder and careers and they have things to prove to other people. You need to go back inside yourself at the end of every single day and say, Lord, this is where I'm at. Me, this is where I'm at. Shout out, okay? Next one. The only way you would do that is to let me be still today and listen to the truth in silence. Oh my God, guys. Okay? That is listen to the truth in silence. Listen to me. People want to call this different things. People want to call this meditation. People want to call this, manifestation. Listen, shut up and sit in silence. That's what I call it. You want to call it different things? You want to call it meditation, manifestation, and all these fancy words? Great. Sit down and shut up. Sit down and shut up for 10 minutes, 5 minutes. Sit down and shut up with absolutely nothing. Sit down and shut up and tell everybody not right now. Listen to your breath. Listen to the nothingness and the emptiness and the stillness that nothing is going on around you. And listen to your breath. Breathe in, breathe out. Sit your ass down and do nothing, okay? Let me be still today and listen to the truth in silence. Once you settle your mind and you sit down and do nothing, guess what? All answers start to flow in, because God will listen to your stillness. You heard what I said? I didn't stutter. God will listen to your stillness. Can God? She's like, but Lamb, how can God hear silence? He hears absolutely everything, because he's infinite and he's not limited. Okay? He, she, it, whatever you want to say. No, he will send you the answers that you need. Be still and be silent. 5-10 minutes. Not right now. Tell everybody, not right now. This is what you have to do. The world's not going to come to an end. Especially my ladies. Especially my men, okay? I'm going to say especially my men, because guess what? Men, this is what they don't want to do. Men don't want to do this. They don't want to listen to that mind. Be still, okay, guys? So I do study a little bit of gemology. And I do believe that there is a science, whether it be there's there's sciences with stones for jewelry. There's sciences with stones with healing, and I study both. So I do. So I just wanted to pull out something that I thought would be very helpful. Okay. And if you can't get to it, if you can't get to choosing a healing stone, that's okay. But I want to highlight this one in particular, because I noticed that, especially in a place where you're anxious or not depressed, but down, I would have to say, that using certain stones have healing properties from the ground that allow you to become more calm, okay? If you have a trouble doing this, if you have trouble sitting and being still and being silent, one stone that I have pulled out for you guys, a lot of people call them crystals, but I'm gonna call them stones, because at the end of the day, there's stones and they're minerals that are in the ground, and stones and minerals we use every day, whether it be vitamins or minerals that we consume. These are just a higher level of a compound in order to help do that. Okay, I'm not going to get into the science of stones and the science of healing, but I did want to highlight one in particular, which is rose quartz. Okay, rose quartz is usually used by a lot of spiritual healers as a for love and all that stuff. I'm not into, I don't know about all that, but what I do know is that rose quartz, from a scientific level, as you hold it in the center of your palm, it has minerals within the stone itself that allows you to center and to be calm. Okay? On my cards here, I have crystal cards, and this one in particular is saying that if you're overly self-critical, the rose quartz is great for deep healing of oneself. Okay, which is exactly what I'm saying, guys. If you put it in the center of your hand, just like this, hold it tight, and just be calm. Rose quartz can help you center yourself. Okay, I'm not speaking from a spiritual standpoint when it comes to these stones. I'm talking from a scientific standpoint. These stones have specific minerals that are trapped inside the actual crystal that allows for calmness and healing within yourself. Okay, so this will help you. And sometimes even I keep one at my desk when I'm at work, and in the middle of the day, I put it in the center of my palm, and then I take 3 long deep breaths. Okay, and I give myself that 5 minutes of not right now. Okay, So I just want to highlight that, okay? You can also do it with white quartz, but which I do have right here, white quartz. But for, you know, self-love, self-care, this is a raw rose quartz stone, center of your palm, and just 3 long, deep breaths. It will allow you, now it's raw, okay? It's a raw stone that will help you breathe and center yourself. And it's all about self-love and centering, okay, guys? So that is it for today. I'm gonna send you some links in the descriptions box below for calling that person that you need to just to rant and rave. Sometimes, you know, a hotline, you know, you could say whatever you want and you could just hang up, and that's all you need. And I'm give you some links to help soothe and help comfort for that not right now moment, okay? Thank you. Have a wonderful day, guys.